Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to part 2 of this replay between me and someone claiming to be Idra here on Blistering Sands. Now coming out, I have a single siege tank off in this position. He does have an overseer here, but now I'm going to use this siege tank and start trying to blast up onto this high ground here, using this high ground to my advantage. Zergling's now going to be coming over, trying to use these banshees as well to focus down some of these queens. If I can take down the queens lose a lot of their production. But one Hydralist is able to take down one of those units, and now Zergling's coming over to try to shoot down the siege tank. However, the siege tank the siege tanks were recently buffed an additional 10 hit points, so able to fight back even further. And now fighting back even more. Zergling's coming to try to take down the siege tank even further. And now the siege tank, however, gets taken down, but he loses his queen and a couple of Zerglings and some Hydralists trying to fend off and try to push back against that siege tank. And now I'm still getting even more units, more Marines, more Marauders over here on this front door. Zergling's going to try to do a quick run by, but still, the Banshee should be able to engage it with no real issue there. A Viking now coming out in order to push back against that Overseer. The Overseer could drop an infested Terran to try to fight back. I also like the corruption ability, or I think it's corruption. Yeah, covers. I think it's corruption. Anyways, back over here, that Overseer down to 102 hit points as this Viking's now chasing it down. I want to make sure that I take down that Overseer. If I'm able to take down that Overseer, unfortunately, I'm not able to, as the Banshee now continuing to fight against that one Roach. So Roach now trying to pull away, but that Marauder with that concussive shell able to take it down, and more siege tanks macroing back up. Still need to work on my macro, sitting on 1,400 minerals, not enough gas, so trying to take an additional base at this time. I also should have putting down some additional barracks with a reactor core, so I can start pumping out more and more units. And I hear a Marine doing some firing as well. And now, so a Viking trying to push back against these, Hydralist trying to push back against these Viking siege tanks. Once again, doing a little bit of an engagement here. Another Banshee trying to fight back even further. And now another Hydralist shooting down a Banshee, and still not going to be really working out here. Siege tanks now moving on up, trying to take down, or trying to step into and take down this hatchery over here. Does just out of sight range, but within an attack range. So as soon as I move up another siege tank for sight, I will be able to take down these units. SCV being brought over in order to do some repairing on this Banshee as well. So that SCV now going to be repairing that Banshee, offering a little bit of air support to these units. Now the Banshee coming in, getting shot down by that Hydralist, but still with that SCV in place, still able to continue to repair and dish out that damage. Marines now coming in, firing down, able to take down a lot of these broodlings. One Marine as a casualty, friendly fire, but the siege tanks able to take down those broodlings before anything else was able to deal with that damage. Larva taking the wrong end of a siege tank in siege mode. SCV repairing that Banshee once again. Back over here, looking at the income, sitting on 35 Harvesters versus 17. So 35 Harvesters versus 17. I'm realizing that I've locked my opponent in his base, also producing a lot of Marines off of these reactor cores, and also trying to build more SCVs. So one of the things that you'll notice is if you highlight a large group of SCVs, you can shift and tell them to each individually build, and then tell them to right-click back on a mineral patch. And after all of these units are done building, they will go ahead and start mining once again. So that's one of the benefits. I know Protoss is probably the easiest race to build with, but now Terran also has a little bit of those tricks as well. Siege tanks now moving up, those Hydralists taking a lot of damage, taking a lot of damage, and now Idra just having a hard time trying to recover. Does not have the strong enough economy, only mining out of 19 Harvesters. I'm constantly trying to scan out throughout the map, trying to figure out if he has any additional expansions that I do not know of. Still sitting on 2,000 minerals. And also I'm trying to get some additional weapons upgrade for my Marines, getting the armory so I can get the level 2 weapons. And now still teching up even further. For some reason, forgetting to get the combat shield and the stim pack. Still trying to remember what exactly I need to do. SCV working overtime, repairing all of these siege tanks. Siege tanks getting 10 kills, 13 kills. Just continue to able to push on it. One Roach trying to take down one of those siege tanks, but still unable to even get anywhere near it. And Idra leaves the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope to cast some more games from myself today for you guys. It's been hard trying to find higher level replays from the sites that I go to. I try to cast higher level Koreans replays. I've talked to a couple high-level players on the American servers. I'm hoping to get some of their replays as well, but they haven't gotten back to me or didn't respond to my messages. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope to see you guys on Battle.net.